Hello, hello, and welcome to another ECAC Rocket League stream. I am Wisp, of course, and I'm here with the lovely.
Amelia, nice to see you guys again.
Yeah, we are playing against the Penn State University in Pennsylvania in the playoffs, the first round of playoffs. I'm very, very excited. As usual, this is a best of seven, but it is a single elimination from what I believe.
Yes, and it sounds like we're getting some of the noise from probably Mike's in game. That's going to end pretty soon, so don't have to worry about that, but we will still be getting game audio, so no
Yay!
worries.
Game audio makes things so much easier sometimes.
Yeah, I can only talk so fast to make that
Yeah.
up.
You do amazing at it, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh, yeah. We don't know much about Penn State as a team.
No.
Haven't really had any interaction with them, and we didn't know we were going up against them until about 10 minutes before game
Yeah.
because of how the bracket's set up for playoffs. However, should be a pretty good game. They made
Yeah.
it to playoffs with us, so we should be able to get some pretty high tension going. I'm excited, that's for sure.
Yes. And fun, fun little thing. Move the mics closer. Fun little thing that I've noticed. Oh, okay. Thought I heard a sound. Fun little thing that we have now are jerseys.
Yes.
Both the all teams and casters, I think general staff do
Yes,
have
all staff
jerseys.
and teams have their jerseys as long as they come in and check in. If you guys want to buy a jersey, that is available as well. I'll have to check exactly where you can find that, or we'll just pop it into the chat. That and you guys can get your very own Vandal Esports jerseys. They're pretty sweet, if I do say
They're
so myself.
awesome. I was gonna
Mhm.
wear mine today, but I kind of spaced it.
But yeah, make sure to check that out. We should
Yes.
be heading into the game pretty soon. Not red eyes today. I put my green eyes in, which is great with a green screen. Uh, so if if I look into the camera, you might not be able to see my eyes because they're blending in with the green screen.
I was sitting with you during setup and I look up at the screen and I'm like, hey,
I didn't really think that one through today, but it happened.
hey, at least you remembered the green gloves.
That's true. I did take off my green gloves. I am horrible about wearing green on the green screen.
So far, I've only done it once. I'm happy to keep up the streak of just once.
Yeah. See, you can probably see it better now. Yeah.
Hey, from this perspective, from my perspective, they are a lovely green, though.
Thank you. Team shirts.
Woo!
Love to see them. And if you order online, then you can input a tag that you like. So you can put your own user tag in. You can put your tag of your favorite player, or just keep it blank. That's all right too.
Yeah, and they were set up by one of our team members, if I'm correct.
Yes, from our graphics team, they actually designed the shirts. So pretty impressive.
Applause
Congrats
to
to them. They did great.
Yes.
They look amazing. Yeah.
I'm very happy to see how they actually turned out after seeing all of the what is the word? Prototypes. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All of the
different
prototypes.
And thank you for the luck. It's going to be
Yes.
great. Oinker, yeah, and the creator. That's great. We're going into kickoff now. Looks like the creator gets first touch. Logor sends it right back over to Zachman, crossing the midfield, and we're back in the corner. Logor following the ball back, only for Boofless to launch it back into the corner with that touch. There's a demo from Boofless, and we have Zachman sending it to the center. Yeah, with the defense. Touching back over to the corner. Here's Logor sending it back to center. Down to Boofless. Boofless gets it to the ground. There's a back into the corner, bounces off. We have no Vandals over there in the corner yet until Zachman shows up. We have that great touch back into territory. We're keeping up that offense here. Wonderful to see.
Watches the ball, shoots up.
Mhm.
Also, we're not blue.
We're not blue, we're orange again. Yay! That's so good for me, honestly. I can actually keep track. Oh, there's that touch from Creator passing by Logor. We're on to defense now, but Zachman's not letting it stay that way. They get that center touch, but we have defense going on. Oinker prevents a push through midfield. Logor in the Penn State territory, but it gets back into Vandal territory. Here's Zachman taking to the air, passes by one, gets it down to Boofless. Boofless is moving across the midfield line. We're down center.
Oh.
There's a redirect from Penn State, but Logor's not letting it get him down. We're back. We have those rotations down pat. Oh, whoa.
What?
That was a move from
What?
Zachman. Kind of stole the ball away. However, not enough. There's Oinker in front of the goal. We have a clear shot. And Logor gets that touch straight into the goal. Perfect timing.
Oh.
Great setup, honestly.
Yeah. I'd like to mention there were some really, really nice passes there. Specifically, I think it was between Logor and Boofless. From Boofless
From
coming
the
down.
air
Yeah.
to the touchdown on ground to Boofless was fantastic. Logor gets that second touch off kickoff, sending it back in. Oinker does get that demo. Oh, wait, no. Logor got a demo on Oinker.
Nice.
And now we have Boofless sending that ball all the way to the other side. Nice momentum here. Oinker going for the ball, but Logor right there to steal it, sends it over. Boofless tries to take it away, but the creator's right there, and we're back into center. Zachman gets that demo. Love to see all the demos here. Doing a great job with that aggression, getting it into the corner of Penn State. Yell was not able to get control there, but we had Logor able to steal away possession, getting it to Boofless. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Boofless does get that demo. Oinker passes under Zachman, but Logor's right there on defense, sending it straight back into Penn State territory. Yeah, trying to back it back out.
Oh, Creator getting that really, really nice save there.
Ooh, Zachman with the touch to the ground. Yeah, did steal it, but we are able to rotate back. Unfortunately, yeah, did get that corner shot pass. Boofless, I believe.
I think it was Boofless, yes.
Maybe. Let's see.
Was
We're
it
about to
Boofless?
look.
I could not tell.
Yeah, I still can tell.
Boofless.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
it was Boofless.
I was able to call it out. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Things are going pretty well. We're tied up once again. Yeah, does get the first touch, but Logor steals it from him. We're going into the air now. Taking it into the Penn State corner. There's Creator ready to defend. Sends it back, but Logor's following it with Zachman touching it all the way to the other corner. Yes, demo.
Nice.
And Boofless gets that point from the opposite corner with an assist from Zachman.
Very.
Ambi wanting... I'm guessing for a poll to be started up.
I'm assuming. Very, very smooth playoff there when it comes to passing in between.
That it is. Boofless taken to the air with nice, gentle control. Oinker does steal it, but not for long as it gets back to the ground where Logor and Zachman are. They're turning it around in the Vandal territory. Sends it to the ground. We got that boost. Zachman coming up through the wall. There we go. Creator tries to steal it. Zachman goes around. Oinker does turn the ball back, but Boofless steals it, and we get that touch back into corner. There's Logor sending it up to the air, getting it centered. Yeah, redirecting, but Boofless is able to steal it from them. Ooh, only to be demoed for his trouble. And we're in Vandal territory. Logor and Zachman on defense here. Logor taking it back, not able to cross midfield line just yet. The Creator setting up that shot, but Logor with the defense. There we go. We're coming back around the corner. We have going for the ball at center, gets it to the ground, but passes. He does not quite get that post, nor does he get a setup for another shot at rebound. We have Logor going past midfield with the ball, having to redirect as Oinker does get stronger control over the ball. Getting it. Logor in the center with the ball, sent back over to Boofless at midfield. Creator is able to steal it on ground. There's that touch from Zachman off to the side. We get it past midfield. They get it back, but Logor steals it right at the end. We have a straight shot, and it just bounces in.
Oh, lots of tight shots being played from Penn State there. I've noticed a lot of them are really dependent on angle.
That they are. Lots of passing going on, which is great for them, but they haven't really been able to get that angle past our Vandal defense, which is great for us.
Yes.
Zachman on that second touch off kickoff, demoed, but you know what? We still have the ball.
Zachman was not demoed.
Oh, Zachman was the demo? Okay,
Zachman did not get demoed. He demoed.
No, he... I meant he got the demo.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, we got that bounce off the wall in Penn State territory. Yeah, taken to the air, but Zachman's ready to meet him on ground. There we go. We got that steal going over to that corner. There's Creator trying to turn the ball around, but Logor's not letting it happen. Bouncing it up, getting control. Past, I believe, Oinker. There's Zachman and Boofless bouncing off the wall, getting better control. Here's those touches. Here's those passes, getting that set up. All right, we have it over the goal. Oinker is trying to redirect back, but Zachman's not letting that happen. Yeah is able to cross the midfield line and makes
Oh,
that point from midfield. Unfortunate score, but we just didn't have the boost for it.
yeah. You could see Boofless following it, just being a little bit too short there.
To be honest, even if he used his boost and got in front of it, there was
The
a chance he
angle.
would have just knocked it further into the
Yeah.
goal. So there wasn't really much we could do. But we have 9 seconds left. We got a kind of a neutral start to kick off. Oinker does take that follow through, but Zachman gets that redirect off the wall there. Yudge going straight for center in the demo at the last second.
Nice.
Touch to the ground. We win the first match.
Yay! So that is 1-0.
So
Aha.
far, that was an intense start
Very.
to the series. My goodness.
Very aggressive. I'm excited to see where this goes from just here. If this was the first game, imagine how it's going to be in the next few games.
We're going to be seeing a lot of adaptation of gameplay, how aggressive people are. We're probably going to see a bit of a pickup in the speed on both
Yeah.
sides. It really just depends on how we react to each other.
Yeah.
All right, here's kickoff once again. Creator does get the advantage. First touch, yeah, going for the second one, but Zachman with that flip sends it off to the corner to Logor. Logor sending it forward across the wall. We're running. We have 2 Penn State defenders. Zachman gets that
Dang.
pass. We have a beautiful maneuver from Zachman to get it centered. Boofless has to fight against Creator. Creator is able to get it back into Vandal territory. Logor turning it around, and we're going down to the ground. Here's Creator sending it all the way back into Vandal territory. Oh my goodness. I told you we were going to pick up speed.
Oof.
And that is unfortunately first point to Penn State by Oinker.
Yeah.
I thought it was best of 7 right now. Thomas? Oh, this is best of 5?
Oh, this is best of 5.
Okay, so we don't have to win as many as we thought.
Listen, the last time I thought that, it was best of 7.
That is true. This is ECAC. Right?
Yeah.
I think this is ECAC. Anyway,
Thought it was ECAC.
yeah. You know what? We're doing great. We have 2 more wins to do. We do have to catch up and tie up with Penn State right now. They are in Vandal territory. There's trying to get the ball.
Ooh.
Oh man, that was unfortunate. He had a straight shot, but it got sent off to the side, and we were able to take possession. Zachman sent it over to Logor. Logor bounces it in from the
Nice.
side.
Oh, that was an
Woo!
awesome pass.
Oh, I love that play. Oh, that was a great play.
Oh.
Off from one side of the field to the other where Logor was perfectly positioned with Zachman ready to be rebound if necessary.
That was almost like a perfect rotation there, wasn't it?
It was a great play. Oh, we got advantage on kickoff, but Oinker got second touch, and we're going down into Vandal territory corner. There we go. There's a touch from Penn State going straight back into their territory. Logor follows it up, gets stolen from
Yoinked.
by Creator, but Zachman's able to redirect it back to center. Bounces off the top. There's that post over to the side. Zachman's following getting back into Vandal territory to help out. Logor stealing it. Creator bouncing it over to the side. Logor getting that touch up to Zachman. Zachman going over to the corner. Rebounds off the back. There we have Boofless trying to set up a good defense. Zachman misses that hit. And we have Logor following up the wall. Stolen by Oinker. They're over the goal. Boofless with defense. He was ready for that. Into the air and down to the ground. There we go. Creator stealing it, but Zachman not letting that happen, sending it up to Logor.
Zachman did get demoed there, and I feel like it put a little bit of a wrench in the plan at first.
A little bit, yeah. And that's kind of what the purpose of demos is to mess up rotations and plays. And
Okay.
Zachman with those demos all over the place. And yes, that was a great pass.
Oh my god.
A double touch into the goal right there by Boofless. He gets that touch. He gets that second touch, bounces off the wall, gets a rebound, sends it down to the ground in double touch.
Just past Creator. Dang.
We got good things going on here. That is a 2-1 score at the moment. Boofless once again has possession of the ball, gets it to center. Zachman ready to help out. They do overshoot, But you know what? We can turn it around. We're still in Penn State territory. There's Logor turning it back around. Yeah, does get it to Creator over to the side. And we're rolling across. Boofless is making sure it doesn't pass that midfield line. A bit of a bounce off of right there redirects Boofless himself, not the ball. And thankfully, Zachman's able to bounce it back over. Creator's at defense, but Boofless is sending it back, making sure we can keep a little bit of control and aggressiveness up here. There's to the ceiling. Logor's making sure that no one else can interfere. Boofless sends it to the ground. Creator does get that point.
Not enough momentum there?
No, it was more like there was just so much chaos. Everybody was in that corner, and Creator just had the opportunity and took it.
Yeah.
If we rotate a little bit more, or we were able to have one of the players inside the goal, that probably could have been prevented, but it was people were just so focused on the corner.
Fair.
It just happened. We are once again bouncing off the side wall of Penn State. Here we go. Oinker has it in Vandal territory. We have Boofless following the ball along the wall. Yuz getting ready to defend. Gets that touch over, only for Zachman to redirect right back down. There's a demo from Boofless and from Zachman, but the ball's still in Vandal territory. Are we going to turn it around? There's Logor passing by getting the Oh no! Boofless takes over for the ball. Oinker does steal it across the wall. Zachman's going to turn it around. Ooh, but gets avoided from the bounce. Logor coming across the midfield line, sends it over. Boofless has to go back and get some boosts ready. Zachman sending it forward into the corner. He has his teammates behind him. There we go. Boofless going forward. We are tied 2-2. This is a bit tense.
Oh, I did not look at the score. Wow.
Oh, you haven't seen the score?
No.
It's been a little bit on my mind right now.
I've been very...
We have a straight shot from Zachman, bounced off by, I believe, Oinker. Logor's trying to turn it back into center. There's a bounce touch from, I believe, the Creator. Boofless turning it around. Pushing past him, but Zachman getting that ball across from the middle of the goal to the midfield line. The Creator's turning the ball around, passes by Boofless, gets it around to the Vandal corner. We do have a... There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, Logor. I was just about to say he was right there. Zachman has the ball now, sends it over to... Oh, Logor got demoed right as he was going to get the ball. But you know what? He spawned right in front of the ball.
Perfect spot.
We are having a bit of a struggle in front of the Vandal goal. We pass by the midfield line now that Zachman's pushing forward with Logor right behind him. Yuz trying to turn the ball around. Zachman steals it, gets that touch across the midfield. The center line, and Creator steals it, only for Boofless to turn it right back around. He does have to contend with Oinker. Oinker gets it up into the air, but does not have control, as we have Zachman sending it around. Boofless has to send it to the ground, probably because we had Creator right there that was going to bounce it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh. That was very close.
You have no idea.
Oh, my God.
That was a literal last-second bounce.
Oh, the time. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was a little more focused on the field than the points at that current moment.
So that is 1-1. This is going to be a very intense series, like we thought. But you know what? It's great. We're going to do great.
It's going to be a great fight.
Everybody knock on wood.
They're going to have to do some pretty speedy plays there.
Yeah, I noticed that Penn State did pick up their aggression and their speed. They were able to respond to our offensive plays a lot better than they were in the first game. And we're probably going to see a little bit more adaptation from the Vandals here. Zachman's been really good with the demos. We just need to see a little bit more of that. Oh, there's Zachman with the ball. We get that second touch around the wall, but you know what? Yuz turning it around. Unfortunately, loses the ball. Tries to get it to the Creator, I believe, but we have our Vandals here contending the possession of the ball. Coming around the corner, Logor with some control, but Zachman does have to help out a little bit here. We're turning the ball around. Boofless gets it away from the Penn State players, and I really need to know their mascot.
They are a lion.
They're the Lions. Okay, so we have the Lions and the Vandals. That's great. Vandals obviously win. All right, Logor gets that
Ooh.
center shot. Yeah, does keep it in the air for Oinker, but you know what? We have Zachman on the ground with Boofless coming back around the corner. Yeah, tried to destabilize him a little bit, but Logor's right there for support because, our Vandals are great at teamwork, and we get that pass to center. Boofless does make that shot, and Zachman
Oh.
goes for the rebound. Both are blocked, but we have the chance. We're still in Penn State territory. Oinker sends it down to the ground where Boofless is right there. It posts off the side, but Logor's right there with Zachman, and we're able to go for another time because our Vandals are amazing.
The pressure is immense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We're in front of the Vandal goal now. Logor runs it right back across. The Creator's trying to turn it back around, but Logor's sending it right back. We are keeping this defensive position up. It's great. We're pushing back into Lion territory here. Logor coming around the corner. He has Boofless set up. It's launched back. Oh,
Okay.
that was a full.
What?
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Was that a matter of boosts? Or was it a matter of angle?
A little bit of both.
Fair.
And just like the right hit at the right time where all of our Vandals were rotated towards offense, and it was not great for us. But Zachman here has the ball, sends it to Logor. There's that demo from Logor, I believe. Zachman trying to turn the ball around and get it away from Vandal territory. Boofless getting it to the ground. Zachman sending it forward. Nice passes between the two. We love to see it. Up into the air. We're back in Lion territory. Oinker is going against Zachman. Logor comes in to help. Sends it to the center. We're going to pass by the goal and get to the other corner. Yeah, it was ouchies.
Yeah, it was big ouchie.
Boofless on defense with Logor. They pass right by us onto the other corner. Boofless right there. Logor going to come around into the corner, runs up the wall, bounces off the top. Oinker taking back control of the ball, only for Zachman to come across the goal line. Yeah, prevents a midfield push. Thank you for the, yes, the jerseys are very nice. We're back across the midfield line. Zachman posts off the side, gets it bounce to Boofless. Boofless is ready, but Creator is a bit more ready. Is able to launch it back into Vandal territory. Gets demoed for his trouble, though. Zachman right here. He has two of the Lions on him. With help from Boofless, we're able to get a little away from the goal. Oh, my goodness, Boofless. Boofless and Zachman.
Yes.
Boofless and Zachman.
Oh.
Great teamwork right there to get it away. That was a very precarious position right there for our Vandals. Zachman still on defense right now as they moved back into Vandal territory. They're right in front of our goal. There we go. We have that touch. Oh, but they're knocking it back to center. Logor sending it across the midfield line, only for Oinker to stop the momentum of the ball. Here's Logor trying to get it to Zachman. Zachman launches it forward even more. That's a really nice showing of
Teamwork.
Okay. Oh, passing. Specifically.
Fair.
The passing back into more momentum forward is great. Beautiful. Anyway, we're fighting over midfield right now. Boofless gets the ball, and we're sending back into center. Oh, my goodness. No! Oinker does get that defense, sends it back into Vandal territory. We're bouncing off the wall.
Precarious.
Oh,
Okay.
no, that one was all right. It was off the side. Yeah, it does roll off the top and is back into Vandal territory, but our Vandals are already rotating back, and we're pushing aggressive once again. Zachman. Oh my goodness, we have 1 minute.
1 minute.
We have 1 minute to get one more point.
We got this. We got this.
Come on, guys. I believe in you. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's too much caster curse. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Logor taking the ball back and sends it down to the ground. There's Oinker taking it off to the side. Vandal territory once again, but we have Zachman ready, stealing the ball right from on top of him. Creator does bounce it back, but we have... thank you, Logor!
Yeah!
Let's go, Logor! All of our Vandals have been on top of it with defense lately, with how aggressive Penn State has turned out to be in these last two games. It's been amazing to see here, and as well as how fast we turn around into offense. It's been perfect, honestly. I have no words for how much I love what I'm seeing here by our Vandals. That is another strong shot from Penn State straight down the center towards our goal, but our Vandals responded a lot better this time, having experienced the last time it happened. Oh my goodness, there is 1 second left. We need to make sure it doesn't touch the ground. Oh my goodness, no! That was beautiful juggling from the Vandals. We almost got it twice. But unfortunately, it did touch the ground at that last second, and that makes this a 1-2 series so far. We still have a chance here.
Oh, totally. Dang.
That sounded really sarcastic.
No, I did not mean that I did not mean that in a sarcastic way at all. I'm processing as I speak.
Yeah. Looks like we have Great Britain behind here, as well as Weedles, making sure to give advice to the Vandals. Love to see it.
There have been some beautiful teamwork and passing that we can see.
Yes.
Wow.
I am very impressed with all that I've been seeing so far.
Yes. And moving right into it.
Mm-hmm. Any adjustments you think should be made for this game?
One thing I've kind of noticed that hasn't been working out extremely well for us is letting them take the lead in the kickoff.
Our Vandals do have a habit of doing that. It's mostly so we can get the follow through, which is a much stronger touch than kickoff. Kickoff has its advantages. You can make a lot of progress into enemy. Oh my goodness! Oh
No!
yeah! Why'd you have to be there?
Why?
We almost made that goal. Perfect setup, but unfortunately, was on defense right there. Once again proving that they're in playoffs for a reason. But our Vandals are also in playoffs for a reason, as Zachman passes right by Oinker, takes it to the ceiling. We have fantastic control here, sends it down to Boofless. Boofless gets that touch. Logor bounces off the side, and Creator unfortunately steals it, but Boofless isn't letting him get too close to the goal here. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So Oinker did get a post off the side into the goal rather than out of the goal.
I've noticed they like to do those really, really tight shots that are a little bit cheap right there. I wouldn't say they're cheap, but cheap in terms of like making us guess.
The thing is, I have heard one of the players say that it's easier to make a goal when there's a defender there than when there's not, because you have the anxiety of like, it's just a giant wide open goal.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Oh, we're rolling across the top of the Vandal goal here. Logor taking it back to the side. Boofless sending it forward. We have Logor and Boofless moving across the midfield line, ready to push against Creator. Creator does have a little bit of control of the ball. Oinker's coming in support after we stole it. We send it back to Logor. Logor keeps it away from Oinker. Is right there. Creator sends it down the center. We redirect back to the side. We're in Vandal territory once again. Logor sending it over to Zachman. Zachman pushes it back into the corner. We have our two Vandals right next to each other, and we're turning back around. We get it across the goal once again. Oh no, Ambi.
Oh. I was gonna mention that.
Ambi, I think you need to do your staff training vids.
Yeah, please.
You can have us playing.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost a perfect shot, but unfortunately, there was a bit of a pinch there by Creator and making the ball launch straight into the air. Here's Zachman in. Oh, no. Rotating back. Gets a flip into the. Oh, that touch from Creator sends it off to the side. That would have been a nice centering shot. Boofless right there with Logor. Bounces off the top for that rebound. Oh, but they get first touch after rebound. Zachman gets it into the air. And bouncing off the ground, here's Boofless and Lion, I couldn't tell who it was, does miss that touch. But
yeah!
It is 1-1. We are once again tied, and it is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Whew. Aggression. So much aggression and so much intricate teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes, it's been really tense all around the field and even in the lab as we move through our games. Oinker here with following the ball a little bit ahead, trying to slow it down before it touches the ground. Because we're in Lion territory right now. I just noticed that. Boofless has control of the ball now, getting those few nice touches. Gentle into the wall as Zachman comes in, trying to center it. Creator ready, sends it over the midfield line into Vandal territory. There's Logor countering him, sends it to Boofless up in the air. Boofless launches it into Lion corner. Oinker and are ready to take the ball away. Ooh, there was an attempt at Oh my goodness, no! Well, that wasn't very long.
It felt like slow motion, too.
Yeah, I saw it happen. I was just like, please, Zachman, please. But it was so close.
Too slow.
But you know what? We still have 2 minutes left.
We do. I'm not going to say anything.
We have 2 minutes left. A lot of game to play. Logor and Oinker get that first touch. Zachman gets second, and we're following into Lions territory. We get that center shot. Yeah, sends it off to the side. There's pushing back into Vandal territory. The creators following him for support, but Boofless is right there as defense. Logor helping out on defense. We have Zachman send it off to the side, bounce it off, and now we have control. We're pushing fast.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a clash between Boofless and Zachman, but we're recovering really fast here. Back into Vandal territory. Is following the ball around the corner. Oinker right there, ready to take that shot, but we have Zachman launching it back across midfield with Boofless. Boofless and Oinker fighting over the ball here with Creator as support for Oinker, and only to set up the shot for Logor, tying up the game once again.
You can see the support there from the side on the screen.
Yes, thank you, chat.
Yes.
But we got the tie once again.
Yes. With a minute left.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a full minute in Rocket League. That's a fifth of the game.
Exactly.
Boofless taking it straight down to the...
Oh my goodness. Yeah!
Not the immediate second point.
Boofless
Boofless taking to the ceiling, touch down to the ground where Logor makes sure that no one can get it. That was a Boofless point, but Logor made sure that none of the defenders could touch that ball.
It looked like was there and it bounced down and in.
A little bit, yeah. Oh my goodness. Or maybe a little bit, Sorry, that was bad. Does get control of the ball. Sends it down to Creator. Creator bounces up. Gets that rebound, but Boofless steals it. We're back into Lions territory. Oinker has been following it. Is able to turn the ball around a little bit, only for Logor to take control after he does not go for that follow-through. Creator sends it, but Zachman makes sure it doesn't pass that midfield line. Make sure that it doesn't get to center, and we have Boofless taking it away, getting that roll almost into the goal. Almost. But Creator was able to bounce it back into the wall. Here we go. We have Boofless right there contending against and Oinker. There we have Zachman ready to support him against Oinker. Oinker's putting up a steadfast defense here.
Yeah.
But it's not enough as Logor gets it centered with Zachman. Boofless coming around the other side. Unfortunately, only a brief touch. Oinker passes right by him, and that's a game. 2-2 series so far. We are into the last game of the series. Woo!
We are zooming.
I am genuinely anxious.
Same. We just have to remember to breathe.
I think this is the most I've breathed in a Rocket League game.
Meanwhile, I'm over here forgetting to breathe as I look at the scoreboard sometimes.
Yeah, I'm shaking, guys.
It's intense, that's for sure.
Oh, wait. Oh, you can't see me anymore anyway. It's fine. Going straight back into the last game. Game 5 of 5, everybody. All right, there's Zachman getting first touch. Bounce up. We have Boofless and Logor sending it back into Lions territory. Oinker misses the touch, and Logor gets it back further. Oh, we have a rebound pass. Oh, my goodness. The first 10 seconds already, and we are tense. We are in Vandal territory once again. Passes by center on Vandal goal, and Logor sending it forward. Oinker's preventing that push forward. I am also afraid, Ambi. We're in Lions territory. There's into the corner. The Creator's right there, but Logor is also there. He gets that bounce touch, and Logor, oh my goodness, setting up for the pass, but Creator takes that touch and is sending it across the midfield line.
Logor.
Thank you, Logor.
Logor, we love it.
Lots of tension here, and Creator trying to get that set up. Pushes forward. Creator ready for that pass. Sends it to center.
Boofless! Let's go!
Prevents that shot from and sends it forward with Zachman. Logor getting ready for that retaliation from Creator and pushes past him, gets it to center. Boofless is not able to get that touch, but you know what? We have Zachman ready, sends it back to Logor. Logor sends it forward, back into Lion territory, and Zachman with Logor is ready. Boofless at the midfield line, making sure it doesn't pass. Oh, there's that side touch, and we have Logor backing up into the ball, getting it ready into midfield line. We have Creator trying to prevent that push into offense. Logor sending it to ceiling and down to Zachman. Zachman gets that bounce. Ooh, my goodness.
It's so close.
I think like, this isn't any more tense than the other games, except for the fact that it's the last game.
It's the playoffs.
It's playoffs and last game. So if we're eliminated
Right.
here, we're done. I'm a little scared. Zachman with the push forward. Passes over Oinker.
Okay.
All right, we have Boofless at midfield line. Oinker is still in Vandal territory, ready for that push in. And we're turning around already. Yeah, has possession of the ball, but Boofless is right behind him. Ready, gets it to center. Logor misses that touch. Oinker steals it, but Zachman's ready to contend. There we go, back into center. He's rolling it forward. He's trying to get it turned around. Boofless right there. We're back in Vandal territory, getting that corner, and Logor's launching already back into the Lions territory. Here we go. We got this. Logor sending it back down to Zachman.
Nice.
Zachman gets the first point of the match.
Almost halfway through.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful touchdown there.
I know.
For allowing Zachman.
Oh, that was a great setup. Let's go, Vandals.
Yeah.
First touch goes to Oinker, but second touch, the follow-through goes to Boofless, and we're in Lions territory. Creator's trying to turn it around, but Zachman's not letting him. And we have, we're back into Vandal territory. There's us off to the side. Boofless does miss that touch, but we have Logor support into the corner. Here we go. We're not letting them center it very long. Here's Zachman sending it forward. He's trying to get off to the side. It does. Oinker does get that touch, but Boofless gets a stronger one, and we're into Lions territory. We're in their corner. Logor following the ball back. They get it back. Creator is ready. Oh, yes, sends it a little too far off to the other side where Oinker is. Logor gets possession of the ball. Zachman's ready to support him from behind. Here we go. Passes by Oinker once again, exactly as I expected to. And yes, this is a
very fine match. Boofless. Okay.
With the flip, passes by a defender. It does get sent back into a corner. Oinker's with the...
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're fine. I am not anxious whatsoever.
Oh, thank you, Boofless.
Boofless with that post up top defense. Here's Zachman off to the side, rolling it up this wall. Does get a little bit of conflict with Oinker. Oinker's been very aggressive, but you know what? So are our Vandals. Logos are already back into the Lions territory. Boofless coming around the corner with the ball. Does get redirected by Oinker. Oinker takes it from Zachman, is pushing past, passes by Logor. Zachman steals it right from over him, and Zachman's running it back now.
Nice, okay.
Yes, okay. Creator does get the ball. Boofless sends it back, and we have Zachman on sending it down to Boofless on the ground. Yeah, steals it as it's centered. Oinker following behind, and we have Zachman running it right back. Oinker does try to steal it, gets it centered, passes by Zachman, I believe. Zachman running back. There we go. Perfect defense right here, getting ready for that push forward. There's Logor sending it up. We have 30 seconds, everybody. Can we just not let them score?
Can we keep it away from our goal, please?
They've been doing a great job of that.
They have been.
They've been consolidating and rotating back perfectly and pushing against them as much as possible to gain 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
11 seconds, and we could have... It's a tie right now. You know what? It's fine. There's a lot of things that can happen in 11 seconds. I'm not anxious.
I'm not anxious. You're anxious.
First touch does go to the Lions, but Zachman takes possession of the fall.
Oh my
goodness! Yes! There we go. They should celebrate that. That's perfect. That was a 6-second goal. And we have 5 seconds left, everybody. Yes, no. I was going to say after.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not celebrating too early. We just need to keep them away for 3, 2, 1. We have Zachman in the air, keeping it away. We need to launch it down to the ground. There we go. And that is the series point for the playoffs. That's what we love to see, everybody.
The 2-minute ad break.
That was actually perfect timing. You guys got a cliffhanger there, but guess what? You get exciting news when you're back.
We did it.
Yes, we did.
Dang. That was intense.
You don't say. But you know what that means?
We made it past.
And We're moving on to the
Okay,
second round.
yeah! I wasn't sure if it was that obvious.
Yes. It was that obvious. I wasn't trying to trick you, I promise.
Listen, the nerves.
Oh, yes, that's so true. We have our varsity players on screen, everybody. Those amazing players. We got Logor. Yes.
Yes.
Logor. Boofless.
Boofless.
Zachman.
Wow. Overshot.
We're doing great. Oh, thank you. That was a fantastic game, everybody.
That was a really, really nice game. Wow. And we can see the celebration there.
Mm-hmm.
They really, really made some really speedy plays.
That they did. It was a lot of speed, a lot of control. I saw
Yes.
sometimes they slowed down, and that's kind of what you have to do sometimes. Slow down, take control of the ball.
Yeah.
We were able to keep possession more often than the Lions were, which allowed us to be far more pushy. And I
Yes.
believe Boofless will be coming in for
Yay!
the interview. So everybody gets to see
Alrighty.
Boofless. Boofless? Oh, it's
Oh,
Zachman. Sorry,
sweet.
my mistake. I saw Boofless moving.
And as we get a little bit of a setup, we are going to be taking a small be right back. Make sure to grab some water, maybe a snack. We will be back soon. Safe? That was amazing. Alrighty, and we are back. I am here with the amazing Zachman.
Not that amazing. I'm not Spider-Man.
Oh, come on. You did absolutely amazing out there.
I would think so too. I do. I was feeling kind of meh going into it, but
Fair.
I've noticed the past few games I show up. My bad.
All good.
What was your thoughts?
Wow. It was a lot of, oh, I forgot to breathe.
Yeah.
As I'm sitting here casting it, trying to ignore the scoreboard until I look up and I'm like, oh, we're tied, or oh, we have a 1-point lead, etc., etc.
A lot of times when they're like kind of close like this, I just don't even. I block that part of the thing out of the view. I
Yeah.
don't look at it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. So, how do you hope to like move forwards?
Well, me, Seth, right there, and Logan, we're gonna keep grinding it out. We're gonna just get better and better, and we're gonna
Nice.
hopefully take the whole thing. And if not, well, we're just gonna go to the playoffs next season.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys have made it so far right now, and I'm
Yeah,
absolutely stunned and amazed by how far you've gotten.
it's nice.
How do you feel it went with the team? Do you feel like there were any plays that could have been done better, or any like star plays from your team?
You know, it's all kind of like a little bit of a blur right now. The only thing I remember is just the silence as that final ball went in. There were some things that could have gone better. I won't name names or specify plays, but there were some mistakes, but that happens. We're all
Hey,
under a lot of
that
pressure, and
happens.
yeah, happens.
Yeah, and I have one last question. Were there any like strong or really strong plays from the opposing team that you want to like bring to light?
They had. It wasn't like I don't. Okay, no offense to the other team, but they weren't that great. Um, I will. I just want to say that a lot of their goals felt like kind of lucky. They got a lot of pinch goals. A lot of just like unfortunate, I guess, positioning on us. And
That's
like
fair.
a wrong 50 just went straight into their hands, and then they got an easy counterattack. But that happens. And I think towards the last few games, we kind of realized that, and we were like, okay, let's fix our rotations a little bit. And then we decided to look for each other more.
Yeah.
And it's a team sport, baby. It's a team
Hey.
sport.
And on that note, that is all we have for today. Thank you so much for coming to be interviewed, and thank you so much for playing.
Yeah.
And thank you for coming, chat, and have a lovely night.
One last thing. Shout out to
Yes.
my dad, my mom, Amelia's nephew. Love you, buddy. And thanks for watching. See you guys.
Yeah. Bye bye.